Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Evening Word. I am your host, Saxophone Delmon, bringing you love, light, and positivity to your newsfeed. And I am happy to bring you another great verse of the day where we focus today's subject on it's time to let your spirit rest. Everybody is always on the go and on the move, and we get physical rest and we get mental rest when we go on vacation. But no one really seems to talk about spiritual rest. And well, it's right here in the Bible. So the chapters of today are coming from, the verses of the day is coming from the book, of Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 and 29, and 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 8. I didn't even know there was a book of Timothy. So, and I grew up in church. I feel so bad about some of these things. Dang, I should know that. Anyway, let's get to it. It says, "Come to me and rest. I am all about you, to bless and restore. Breathe me in with each breath. The way just ahead of you is very steep. Slow down and cling tightly to my hand. I am teaching you a difficult lesson learned only by hardship. Lift up empty hands of faith to receive my precious presence. Light, life, joy, and peace flow freely through this gift. When your focus turns away from me, you grasp for other things. You drop the glowing gift of my presence as you reach for lifeless ashes. Return to me, regain my presence." Those words come from Matthew chapter 11, verse 20 and 29, and 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 8. Okay, well, can we rest for a little bit? It seems like a lot of people where you have a job, you need those 2 days of rest when you're working 5 days straight. You ever worked a few days and only get 1 day off, and then you have to keep working and they split your days off and you just don't feel like you got a real day off? It's not because you didn't get any sleep. You get the same amount of sleep. It's just because your spirit needs to recharge before you have to go back to work, especially if you're locked into a job that you don't like. Your spirit needs to recharge. So when we hit the weekends and people have days off, why do you think people go to church? It's not because they're trying to find God or they need God. God is everywhere, right? If God is everywhere and we can talk to God at any time, and we have the Bible with us all the time, why do we need to go to church? Because physically, I'm getting the word. Mentally, I'm getting the word. But spiritually, you're not getting that spirit, that energy, that recharge. So that's why on the weekends, people they go to the game, right? They even feel like they're part of the team. It's my team. We won. Yeah. They never played for that team. I'm a Laker fan. I go die hard for the Lakers. But I never played for the Lakers. Never even been to the gift shop at Staples Center. But I feel like when my team wins, like I win. Because it nurtures my spirit. It lifts my spirit. To see other people being successful. It's just positivity. And it hurts my spirit when, we lose. And yes, it is we. I am a Laker. So what do a lot of people do when they don't have a good outlet? It's like, why sports? That's so stupid. Well, there are other outlets. What about when your spirit's down? A lot of people turn to drugs, right? Or alcohol, or go outside in their marriage to get some sex, or whatever it is that is on the negative side. There are plenty of ways to fool yourself to think, I'm going to do something to raise my spirit, and this is what I need. And sometimes we're wrong. A lot of times we're wrong. And if we reach for anything else that is not God, well, then that's wrong, right? And I hear so many people talking about, well, the devil is letting this happen, or the devil is doing this to us. And well, what I'm learning in the Bible and reading, especially in the Old Testament, it doesn't talk about anything about the devil. It says everything that God is doing all of these negative things to people. And it's only because when they stop following him or don't give him the acknowledgement or stop believing and don't trust, well, then he goes and blesses other people that may not even have nothing to do with you, or the people in the Bible have nothing to do, or they're even relatives and friends and family. God will go and turn them against him, and then they'll say, "Smite thee." Like, they'll go and kill him. They're killing family members. Like, it goes that deep, that rough, that God has no mercy. He is all about making sure that we are focused on him at all times, and heaven as our ultimate goal, or he will cometh and thy smacketh. He has no problems doing it. He has no problems taking our lives just to make an example out of us. So you can understand that when we are out there doing all but trouble, or in the land of chaos, and we're just draining our spirit, not focusing on God, well, you can actually just come home and just take a rest, right? You say just get away from it, out of sight, out of mind. And even though you didn't sleep, well, you got some rest. That's how you can meditate without trying. Like, sometimes you get a wink of sleep, but at least you rested your body and you still make it through the next day, right? That's how your spirit works. It's not sleep that makes us feel better. It's that spiritual rest that allows us to, all right, I've rested my soul. Okay. I know I'm tired, and my, even though physically I don't even know if I can keep my eyes open, but if my spirit it has a little bit of energy in there, you can do anything. Through God, we can do anything. So I hope you will get a little more aware about what spiritual resting is all about, and rest your soul a little bit. Sometimes you just got to get away from the everyday chaos and grind that our government and our culture has put us or led us into during these times. So rest your spirit. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you like the video. Please leave a comment and say hello, and I will always get back to you. Much love to you guys. Keep the faith, keep spreading love, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Take care.